you're no longer naive and they're scared. The people from your past love having you around because they were able to get away with so much, and you were like a super giving person. So with that combination, they were just siphoning your energy without you even knowing. But there will be times when you will go through certain situations, and over the years, these situations, it made you lose faith in humanity. You would think to yourself, why do people have to play these games? And you were also talking down on yourself because you hate how you were programmed. In a world full of evil, you being the good one, you thought that that was like a character flaw. And sometimes, maybe not all the time, but you had a small percentage when you just thought, why couldn't you be like everybody else? Because it's going to be a lot easier to join them than to be your authentic self and be a target. But you persevered, you stayed true to yourself, and then eventually God sourced y'all. They saw that you were worthy enough to be blessed with the gift of discernment. And when you first got this gift, and we're going to separate it because you've always been like an aware person. You've always thought a little bit deeper, but there was one event in your life, your initiation, where you transcended your discernment and got that gift of discernment, where now you saw things for exactly how they were, to the point where it was like overstimulating. You started to see like someone would talk to you, and when they would talk to you, you would disassociate because you saw behind the mask, you saw the demon within, you saw their hidden intentions, and it took you a little bit to master that gift because you didn't have no rule book to it. You probably searched up some videos, spoken to a couple people, but to actually master it was kind of hard for you. But as you were mastering it, the same people from your past, they kind of sensed that you were able to see through them, because when they would do something, you wouldn't react in the same way. You would have this energy of like, what are you doing? And in the process too, like you've built stronger boundaries for yourself. So you have now become a person where like you're starting to call people out on the stuff that they are doing. And when you were in the darkness for so long and they tried to do a tactic on you or do a witchcraft, and they were so sure that it was going to work and you called them out on it, that frightens them because now they're thinking like, how much does this person actually know? And your discernment, you see everything. That's why it's overstimulating, because not only do you see why they are doing a thing, not only are you able to see that they're able to manipulate you, but you're also able to see why they are doing it, seeing past trauma, past wounds, and all these different things. And these people don't like being seen like that. And these people now want to stay away from you. You have now unlocked another vision where you can no longer survive in toxic environments. And that's why when you unlock this gift, a lot of people fell out of your life and a lot of situations fell out of your life. Your discernment has now shown you that although you thought that you were surrounded by good people, okay people, your discernment has now shown you that you were this light surrounded by all this darkness that was trying to siphon you. Which, as soon as you unlocked it, it was a little bit lonely, but that season of isolation helped you hone in on that gift. At first, when you would disassociate when people were doing that demonic stuff to you, now you have been in this training ground where now a demon could come your way. They can try to manipulate you, but now you have mastered your poker face. You have mastered the art of playing dumb and not knowing what's going on. The old you was showing people like, oh, yo, this is a demon in front of me. You was calling them out, this and that. That's because you were just getting accustomed to the gift. Now you could pretend, you could let people do what they're gonna do, and you could maneuver them. And it's only be getting stronger the longer you've stayed on this path less traveled. At first you thought it was a curse, but now you are truly seeing that it's a gift. Yes, now you have a lot less people in your life, but you've come to the realization that you would rather be with less people than be surrounded by fake people.